Hello, everyone. My name is Ramazan. I am a PhD student at the University of Illinois, Urbana, Champaign. Today, I will be presenting our study, Mapping the Privacy Workforce in the AI Era. I haven't prepared any jokes, but I think I will handle something. So, let me start with three numbers that motivated our study. Industry reports that shows 77% of companies are already working AI governance. And 68% of organizations report increased demand for professionals with AI governance and data ethics expertise. Cisco surveyed companies, and 96% said the benefits they get from spending on data privacy are greater than their costs. I don't know who 4%, but so this tells us privacy is becoming central to how organizations handle data, AI, and trust. Despite all this growth, we have very limited empirical evidence on how employers actually define these roles in real hiring practice. So, our research is shaped by these 5 questions. We wanted to discover privacy titles, competencies and skills, backgrounds, including education and experience, professional certifications, regulations, frameworks, and standards. We also wanted to see latent themes in job postings descriptions. So, initially, we scrapped around 2,000 job postings from LinkedIn and Indeed. We excluded if the role purely focusing on security, unless the posting explicitly mentioned privacy tasks. Then, after cleaning our data, we ended up with 1,143 unique job postings. We conducted 2 parallel analyses on the same data set. In study 1, we used text mining to extract structured features from the postings. In the study 2, we wanted to know what are privacy job postings mostly talking about. To answer this question, we used topic modeling, which is surfacing latent themes in the text, such as job postings. Specifically, we use this BERT topic. It's a transformer-based approach, well-suited for identifying themes like text-based data sets. Now, let me quickly walk you through our findings. First of all, we want to see job titles. And we found that the most common top 10 job titles are privacy counsel, privacy analyst, privacy officer, privacy manager, privacy specialist, and privacy engineer is the 6th one. Across the full data set, we saw that there is no single privacy job title. And this is one of the signals that shows privacy work has become genuinely multidisciplinary. Let's talk about something fun, money. So, privacy professionals earn an average of about $146,000 per year. The median is around $135,000. And we see that geography matters because the Bay Area dominates the top of the salary distribution. You can see Mountain View is the highest one, San Francisco, San Jose, and then other California cities. Oh, Boston is over here. So geography matters for this. And this is box plot that we want to show salary distribution. We can see that small amount of people are getting so much money. Some people are getting below the average. But the gap between mean and median suggests this right skewed distribution over here. And we want to see professional certifications. The most frequently requested certification across our data set is CIPP. The second one is CIPM, and then CIPT. And we see so many IAPP certifications are dominating this market. And backgrounds. So 35% of job posting requires between 4 and 6 years experience, and 29% of them ask at least 1 to 3 years experience. And these are making around like 64% of the job postings. And there were some job postings, they never mentioned experience. Probably they are beginner level when we looked at them individually. When we look at education, we see that, not surprisingly, STEM and computing dominates by a wide margin, and 682 job postings explicitly wanted to hire STEM and computing fields, and then business and management. After that, law and policy, and social sciences, humanities. There were many different backgrounds these job postings were asking. We extracted also technical and interpersonal skills from these postings. And the single most mentioned competency is data protection, and it represents all other technical skills as well. We didn't want to exclude that. Almost all job posting mentioned data protection, which is good. And the second most mentioned competency is communication. Around 1,030 mentions we saw communication was mentioned. And collaboration, leadership, you can see they are also dominating, and more than cloud or documentation, Python, and SQL. In fact, these are the most mentioned skills. So if, like there was Java, of course, but it wasn't one of the top. And we see more interpersonal skills than technical skills. And this tells us that employers expect privacy professionals to translate across legal, engineering, product, and executive audiences. So we see that privacy job postings today ask for legal, technical, managerial, and AI skills. Basically, one human department. So on the regulation side, GDPR is the most mentioned references with 594 times. The second one is HIPAA, and the third one CCPA, and then CPRI. On the frameworks, we see NIST is leading, and the second one ISO, and then SOC 2, and it appears 80 times. In fact, this is the headline of our findings. 51% of all privacy job postings in our dataset explicitly mention AI. Beyond mentions, in the body of the postings, AI showed up directly in 68 job titles, such as Global Privacy Council AI Governance, Vice President, Product Privacy and AI Legal, Data Privacy and AI Governance Specialist. These are titles where the core role is still privacy, but the title has been extended to include AI responsibilities explicitly. And this tells us, in many organizations, AI governance is not being treated as a separate function inside these organizations. It is being absorbed into privacy role. Our BERT topic analysis, topic modeling, identified 18 latent themes across our corpus. This chart shows the 10 most dominant topics by share of these posts. The top topic is security, compliance, and risk management, around 20%. The second one is healthcare, privacy compliance, and the third one is privacy, global privacy management. And these are from BERT topic results, and we concluded them, we categorized them into 4 groups. And to make these 18 topics more interpretable, we grouped them into these 4 broader categories based on their keyword similarities, like this one. And compliance and risk is the largest cluster, which covers 5 topics out of 18. And these roles emphasize regulatory compliance, risk management, including AI, governance and management, second one. It also covers 5 topics. And these roles focus on building and running privacy programs, data governance, and senior leadership. And the third one is covering 6 topics, which is legal and regulatory topic modeling, found this one. And these are generally legal counsel and AI governance related roles. And the engineering is the smallest cluster in our categories. It only covers 2 topics, but it doesn't mean these roles are not related to engineering. Privacy engineering is not the dominating one as a name, but of course all jobs are related to privacy engineering. And these categories, in fact, look separate at a glance, but in practice, they blur together. Many postings ask candidates to span more than one category. So, for instance, we see that privacy professionals are expected to wear multiple hats. They act as liaisons between legal and engineering teams. They serve as educators. They are training colleagues on privacy practices. They manage cross-functional teams, and they implement privacy controls in actual systems. And they advocate for privacy with leadership when policies need to change. Although our 4 categories, compliance and risk from birth topic, compliance and risk, governance, legal, and engineering from our topic modeling, they look distinct, but in practice, they blur together. Many roles require privacy professionals span all 4. Companies are looking for people who can translate legal requirements into technical controls and turn technical practices into clear policy guidance. So across the data set, a pattern emerges. Looks like employers want everything from privacy professionals. We have some recommendations based on our findings. First one is for organizations. Is to write, they should write clear and more focused privacy job descriptions. Many job postings combine legal, technical, governance, and management expectation in just one role. Instead of expecting one person to cover everything, organizations should separate legal and engineering responsibilities where possible and build privacy teams. They need to build privacy teams instead of putting them in one role, and it should be covered by different people. For educators, the recommendation we give is to design broader privacy curricula. Privacy programs should include law, technical privacy, governance, communication, and many interpersonal skills. And AI governance should also be added to privacy job postings. And communication matters because privacy professionals often work across legal, technical, and business teams. For researchers, future work should track the privacy workforce over time, compare privacy roles across countries and sectors, and it should look beyond postings to understand actual day-to-day work. And for privacy professionals, the recommendation is to build hybrid skills. AI governance is now part of privacy work, and communication should be treated as a core skill, not just a soft skill. Our study makes 4 primary contributions. First, we provide a large-scale, data-driven empirical map of how organizations describe these privacy roles in real hiring practices. Second, we quantify the privacy AI convergence, and 51% of postings reference AI, and is now entering privacy job titles directly. And the third, we produce a thematic map of privacy work using bad topic, and we found 18 latent themes, and we made 4 categories. And the fourth contribution, we translate these findings into practical guidance for professional development and curriculum design. Overall, the privacy profession is growing quickly and taking on new responsibilities. This study can help future research and support better privacy and AI governance education. And thank you. These are our group of researcher. Thanks to them. Without them, we cannot go further. If you have any questions, I'm happy.